Hello, hello, hello. Hopefully I'm live. Just waiting to see that I am, because last time I did this last week, we used to always a blank screen. I was there, but you couldn't see anything else. So I got Greg to set this up today. So let's see if he can see me. He's just checking. So I hope everybody's okay. I'll turn my volume down, see if I can see. Yeah. Here's something it says it on In5D. It says it that I'm there, but I don't know if I'm there. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, I see me. I see me. I see me. Yes, I'm here. Okay, brilliant. Oh, that's excellent news. Okay, so thank you, darling. Go back to your football. Bless him. He came to my rescue. Love him. I didn't want to do what I had to do last week, which is have stickers at the back of the sofa here. I'm at my mum's, so hence I'm speaking quietly. Yeah, so we're going to be doing, I always say we, it's the royal we. I'm not just doing this on my own, you know. I've got a team of my spiritual helpers here, and they're all helping. So, yeah. Thank you, Vera. Liked and shared. I will add you to the list. And let me know that you can see me okay, Vera. At day 5650. So, oh, it's copying every word I say. Well, that's not good. Let's try and take myself off this. That's better. I was actually on the screen as well. So yeah, let me know, Vera, that you can see me okay. Not like last time. Last time I didn't. So Vera, that's it, Vera, 7273. So, okay, I know Greg can see me. Oh, thank you, Vera. Yes, excellent. That's good. So it's all looking good. Okay, so today I'm going to be doing the astrology readings for, this is the 15th through to the 21st of December 2025. First of all, we're going to start with the earth signs, which will be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Then the fire signs, that's Leo, Sagittarius and Aries. Then the air signs, Aquarius, Gemini and Libra. And then finishing off with the water signs, Scorpio, Pisces and Cancerians. So it's all good. So if anybody's watching this, if I can ask you to share this would be amazing. I'd appreciate it very, very much. It just helps us to get past the blockages that we have going on. So I've still got my sale going on. If anybody would like a reading, there is the prices. So it's £25 for 30 minutes, which works out, sorry, $25. That doesn't look right, actually. Close up my new camera. Doesn't do close up, but anyway, it's a sale. $25 is for 30-minute reading, and that is £20. It's a sale at the moment. And $50 is for 1 hour, and that's £40. Okay, so there you go. That's what I got there. If anybody wants to be put onto the healing list, here is some of the healing list that has been going on. Look at this, it's just pretty awesome, isn't it? It just goes on and on and on. So yeah, we're on 53 at the moment. 53. So yeah, if you want to be added to that, that could be that you're not feeling good. It could be that your wishes, seems to be dragging, and you want a little boost in the wishes department. We can boost that up. Okay, so and do all of that. And obviously healing as well. So let's say hello to everybody. So Greg was the first in, my darling. And then we have at day 5650. Hello. And then Vera, she liked and shared it. If you do like and share, please let me know. And I will add you to our list for a draw, giving away two £30 readings. Okay, I give those away once a month, the last Tuesday that Greg and I do a show. And we draw a couple of tickets there. You're looking perfect. Well, thank you. Makeup's a powerful thing. And Ali, I have sent you an update in Messenger. Okay, I will have a look. Lovely, I will have a look. Okay, it's Lorraine. Hi, Lorraine. Hello, Vanessa. Hello. We used to work together. Well, not together, but in the same place. Hello, darling. How are you doing? Oh, she used to make me laugh. She did. Well, antics. We all got up to antics. It was crazy. It was good. So artistic. What with the stickers? It's terrible. I used to have. Oh, look, I got all my stickers ready. Well, just in case I had to do it on Zoom again. I don't know. Last time it just did not work. I don't know why. Okay, hi Sarah, hello, evening, liked. Let me add you. Thank you, Sarah. How are you feeling? Hope you're doing okay. So there's Sharon. Hi Sharon. Oh, you're in my thoughts today. Oh, thank you. It was a friend of ours, it's birthday today. Happy birthday, Cliff. It's mum's and family friend. So, yeah, we went out for a meal for his birthday, which was lovely. So, are the personal read details on your link? I liked the video. I enjoyed your reads here. So, I'm very interested. Oh, okay. Yeah. The personal one-to-one readings, yeah, you can go to PsychicAlly.net. So PsychicAlly.net. So, and you can grab a reading there. Let me write you in. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate you. Day 5650. And it's YouTube. Okay, I've got you down. There you go. You're on there. So there's Sharon has also liked. Thank you, Sharon. 76 and 77, Sharon. Vera, I have Marley glued to me on the couch, sleeping, very relaxed, finally full connection with him. Oh, that's wonderful, Vera. That's so lovely. Oh, it's so nice when you know, a rescue dog finally feels so relaxed that he's sleeping on you, literally. That's just wonderful, and that proves how much he loves you, and he feels good. So, yeah, if anybody does want to be put on that, just let me know. I'll put it to one side. Okay. Don't forget Greg's In5D VIP. There are lots of new things going on the VIP side of the channel. So obviously you've got Greg's database, obviously the in5d.com, but you've got all the new stuff over on the VIP, and it's as much as a cup of coffee a month, $5.55. You know, I do a reading. I record a reading most weeks for the In5D Patreons there. So yeah, there's VIP guided meditations. There's audio books. There's a meme of the day. Lots and lots of things. Okay, so it's worth joining up, and it supports Greg as well. If you wanted a gift voucher, for somebody for Christmas, I can actually send you a virtual gift voucher that you can actually give to somebody. But yeah, the gift voucher is obviously for a psychic reading. And if you wanted a party booking, you can have a party booking face-to-face, or you can have one at home. You put the computer or phone, whatever you want, in the spare room, and then your guest come and have a reading of one after the other. Okay, and I do a reading for them. So that's the details there. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not very technical, so it all has to be done kind of the old-fashioned way. But it is a 20-minute reading, and that's £20 each. So yeah, that's about £20. That works out at $30, I think. What's that? It's $25. So it's $25 a reading for a 20-minute reading if you wanted to do a party booking. So let's see who else has just joined us. So here is that Kira? I recently discovered you. I gave every video I watched a thumbs up. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let me put you on the list, and you know, might come out and pick you for the draw. Let's write your name in. I've put you down for 5 spaces, okay? So 78, 79, 80, 81 and 82. Okay, so thank you very much. Yeah, so, all right, so I'm going to be getting, starting really. So we'll start off with the earth signs. So it'll be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If there is anybody, I haven't got my dice with me. Oh, I might have in here. If there's anybody who wants me to answer a quick question, so that'll be a kind of yes/no question, then you can leave the message for me in the chat, okay? And I will do my best to answer it. So, yeah, just if you want to, if there's anything that you want to know. And I'll come back periodically and check that. Okay. Hello, Laurie. Good to see you. Liked and shared 2 times. Well done, you. Well done, Laurie. So, Jacobs. I've got you down. I've got you down for that. So, Laurie, thank you very much. Appreciate you. Can everybody hear me okay? Even though I'm kind of whispering a little bit. Just have to be careful. Dice has my inner battle ended. Okay, let's ask. Dice, has Vera's inner battle ended? Okay, so that's 2. That's 6. I've got to ask again because I've only got 2 dice. So that is 10. 10 is a yes. So Vera, yes, you're getting through a lot of your trauma. Spirit's saying well done. Well done. You're keeping your head held high. It's very, very good. Your sound is perfect. Oh, that's brilliant. Thank you. Right. Let's go forward and do this. So earth signs. So here we go with Taurus. Okay. Let's do the timey thing. So it's 14:30. 14:30. Now the energy of this week, in the major arcana sense, what are you guys going to be feeling, Taurians? Okay, so the energy this week is the High Priestess. Okay, so the High Priestess is all about, sometimes it's secrets, secrets emerging, things that you need to know, that you may have been holding, back, yourself, or it could be other people need to find out things of great importance as well. But it's like a very clever kind of like knowing, right? So let's have a look at what the tarot say. Okay, so Taurus, this is the 15th through to the 21st of December. So this is for the following week, okay? Okay, so they're talking to me about somebody who likes everything being under their control. So this will be you or somebody around you. And I'm seeing this being in control it's like a finally feeling of I'm more in charge than I've been. I feel more empowered. I'm ready to go forward with the plan. I'm ready to start now. Okay, so it's something that has, built up in courage and bravery. They're also showing me about a trip, and I can see kind of a journey. This sometimes can be travel plans. Sometimes it can be links around vehicles and needing to make sure that your vehicle is roadworthy, okay, and getting organised with that. Also saying to me about everything being a little bit kind of chaotic, but then it is that time of year, isn't it? But the Hangman sometimes also says, is it time for you to think about what it's like in someone else's shoes? Now, sometimes we are quick to criticize, or we're quick to moan about somebody else, but we haven't walked their shoes, we haven't done and led their life. Okay, so sometimes we just need to kind of be a little bit more sensitive, be a little bit more compassionate to other people. Okay, and there's going to be a bit of a lesson that's going to be learnt in that. Okay, in the lesson of compassion. They are talking also about your spirit guides, and this is a message for everybody, that there is a real need for everybody to put up their protection and do it more than you normally would. Okay, because spirit are, there's good spirit out there, there's wonderful good spirit, I'm working with them right now, but there are some other ones out there that just want to interfere. So if you're feeling a little bit sad, they want to make you feel worse. If you're feeling as if you're angry, then they want to make you enraged. Okay, so what they're doing is they're feeding off your negative energy, and if you're not feeling it, then they want to create it. Okay, so if you're starting to feel agitated for whatever reason, and you're thinking, I don't know why, because this has come out of nowhere, then give yourself a bit of a cleanse. Okay, you can visualize yourself with a waterfall, and that water comes over you, and you can feel as if there is healing energy and cleansing energy in the water. Sometimes we've got to kind of put ourselves in a bubble, and that bubble is your protection. Fill that bubble with love, fill it with happiness and joy. Okay, and that's also the best protection that you can think about. Okay, so do give yourself that extra protection. I can see somebody, I mean, it is that time of year, I can see somebody who's feeling quite alone. They're quite independent, so they're used to it. They're not kind of feeling depressed as such, but they are feeling as though, well, here it is again. I've got to do this on my own, or I was hoping this would be different this year. And there's just a feeling of, maybe I need to take do things different, start my own kind of ritual that I do, so it's like on Christmas Day, this is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to wake up and I'm going to wrap up, I'm going to open some wrapped presents for myself. You know, I'm gonna do something that only I can do. You know, so it's just things like that. So start to think about, you know, maybe even, you know, going out for dinner on your own, you know. But when you're at a restaurant, you'll be with other people. Actually, was it last year? Yeah, last year, me, Mum, and Cliff, we went to my pub that I know, that I work at, and I met up with my friend there, who was on her own, and we invited her to join us. So you never know who you're gonna meet when you go out to these places. And so that was lovely. We all celebrated together. It was just really special. So, and if you know lots of single people, then my goodness, why don't you ask them? Let's all get together. Let's all club together, and let's just eat, you know, and drink and be merry. Okay, so it just feels as if you've got to change things up a little bit. Meet the universe halfway. Okay, so the universe can make magic happen, but we've got to be able to meet it halfway. Okay, I'm seeing somebody with a self-employed business in their mind. Now this is something that has been brewing for quite some time, and I can see that there needs to be a little bit of money being put into it, okay, in order for it to start. And that isn't easy, okay, when you need to kind of think like that. But they are saying maybe there is a way of you know, starting off smaller. You know, you don't have to start off so big. You can start off smaller and see where you go from there. Okay, so they're asking you to jig it around a little bit. Okay, it will be absolutely fine. Okay, so okay, they're also finishing off with the sun, and this is just happiness. Okay, so I do feel as if there's going to be a very good week coming up for Taurus. Okay, so that's lovely. Right, so I hope my talking so quietly is okay. Let's go to Virgos. 2245. 2245. Okay, so what, let's move it over there. Okay, so what my major arcana card represents Virgos this week. Okay, Virgos. Okay, so this is the Star. Okay, so the Star can be about your star family. So this can be about connecting with your galactic family. You know, we are lots of different star families all joining together to complete this big mission on Earth right now. This is a time of freeing ourselves from it's from the bad guys. We're freeing ourselves from people who have manipulated and made us into slaves, basically. And we as a whole are saying no more. We're not going to be putting up with that anymore. We're done. And so this is a massive time of on this planet. And you were chosen to be here right now. So that's pretty awesome, isn't it? That isn't something that comes every lifetime, but yeah, this one's a big one. Okay, let's see what else we've got for Virgos. Okay, so I'm picking up on somebody who is, they take their time in making a decision, and I'm seeing that decision being quite a difficult one. it's like I'm seeing somebody who's sitting there with that dissecting kind of, well, these are the good points, these are the bad points, or this is a good thing, that's not so good, weighing them up backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. And I really feel decision time is hard. There is somebody who is struggling, and I can see that they don't know whether to stay or whether to go. Now, for some of you, that would mean link into a relationship, and for others, it would mean link into maybe family, friendships, or work. But it is that crossroads time where you know that it's more uncomfortable to stay now than it is to leave. And so, that is a hard thing. And I see that it's a matter of time, and it's like, when do you do that? Things are changing though, so I feel that the universe is saying maybe it's not a good time for you to actually physically move yet, or physically do anything yet, because there does seem to be a change of energy that will be coming up beginning of next week. That is going to feel like either you're going to gain strength and you're going to be able to be more dominant, okay, and let everybody know where you're coming from. Excuse me. Or maybe they're dominant and it means that it speeds everything up. But there is a change that's happening. So I feel that the decision will not be so hard to make, okay? Or the delay. Do you know what? My guides are just such characters. I'm telling you, this happens every single Christmas. Every single Christmas, I'm doing readings and I'm going, there's 3 kings on their way in your life. Okay, and I ain't kidding. There's 3 kings that have turned up. There's only 4 in a deck. 3 kings at Christmas. They're just crazy. So anyway, there is a very strong character. There is a character who is bossy, who likes the sound of their own voice, and they can be very opinionated. There's another, the king is like a masculine person, somebody who likes to be important, okay? And this other one is somebody who has to dissect everything and dissects conversations and what was said and that sort of thing. And then I've got another king, another male character. And this one is, I'm going to put a hard front on and pretend that I don't care about you, and actually I do. So these 3 people are in your life, Virgos, this next week. Oh, there's choices going on with somebody. There is choices. So here, look, the Lovers card. Okay. So whoever is going through some difficulties, I feel as if they might be choosing between 2 people, okay, because it feels as if it's complex in that way. And I'm picking up a lot of mischievousness, but then it all gets a bit serious, and then it becomes like, well, how am I going to get out of this one? I do see that there is a spiritual side as well, and so that spiritual side is saying, I don't want to hurt anybody. I never set out to hurt anybody. So what do? They're saying that you're going to stand up for yourself. You're going to stand your ground. There are always reasons why things are happening or why we react the way we react in life. Sometimes when we feel as if we're not being loved in a certain way, then the universe sends you somebody. It's like, oh, what do you think about this one? Or this one, or this. So that's what the universe does. It sends you temptation, and it sends you, it's like, maybe just before you kind of commit to somebody, an ex comes back into your life, okay? Or, sometimes we walk away from friendships, and there's other friends that come back to us who it's like, I told you so, you shouldn't have trusted them. You know, there's lots of different, it's the universe at play with our emotions. But it's real, isn't it? It's very real. So there's a lot of complications, a lot of decisions, crossroads times. Okay, definitely for everybody. Virgos. Yes, indeed. Okay, so we're going on to as Capricorns. Capricorns, the time is 30:40. 30 minutes 40. Okay. So Capricorns, the major arcana for you. Major arcana for Capricorns. Is the Emperor. Okay, so the Emperor. This just reminds me of the Emperor's New Clothes. Is there somebody around who feels as if they are superior to other people, and you know, they really feel as if they've been put on this earth to rule other people, to be, you know, better at, or you know, to treat people differently? I believe there's somebody going to be coming up this week, Capricorns, who really fits that bill, and they're going to be difficult, but you're going to see them as the Emperor's New Clothes. So you're not going to take them as seriously now that we've just seen that. Okay, so let's have a look and see what's going on. By the way, I'm going to be doing the yearly readings soon. Okay, so it's a reading for 2026. Okay, so if you want to know what's going to be happening in the next year, then please book a reading. They are $100. Okay, $100, which works out, I think, about 80 something pounds. And they are for an hour plus. I think they're 2-hour readings. So yes, you're welcome to book those in. And we do. Literally, me and my guides go through every month, and we go through love, life, career, work, moving, home, family, absolutely everything. Okay, so yeah, if you fancy treating yourself or you want a gift voucher, feel free to go over to PsychicAlly.net. Capricorns. Okay, so there's a lot of spiritual energy that is just aligning itself to you. So it's like you can see there's a spiritual message in everything that you're watching, even kind of news around the world. You're seeing there is a message, or there's a learning curve into it all. And this is going to help you to awaken, open your mind. You know, don't believe everything on the mainstream media. They actually have their own authority to lie to you. There was a bill passed with Obama that actually said that they're able to use propaganda against the people. It used to only be in war-torn times, but now it's all the time. So if you don't believe me, go and have a look. And so this is as well in the UK. So they do tell fibbies. Okay, so just watch out. So they're saying that you know, look into things. If you go and see different perspective on things, this will make you feel a lot easier knowing the truth. Okay, but there is definitely very much a spiritual movement that's happening on this planet. Okay, it's called the Great Awakening. That's why Greg and I has called our show the Great Awakening Show, which is held on a Tuesday, every Tuesday, 1 a.m. UK. 8 p.m. Eastern. So it's on Greg's YouTube, it's on my YouTube. Greg's is In5D, and mine is PsychicAlly.net. PsychicAlly. So yeah, you can watch it on there. So we talk about all sorts. One week we do global predictions, the next week we might do interviewing somebody. But yeah, this is the Great Awakening, what's happening right now on this planet. I can hear you standing up for yourself, okay? You are not backing down. There seems to be an argument or a misunderstanding that is kind of emerging. And I feel as if there is somebody who just feels as if they should be entitled to more than you, or they are more important, okay? And so this is not fair. It's a little Tinky coming up saying hi. So yeah, there just seems to be something that's going on with this person, and I feel that you are kind of calling them out. I feel, you know, you're not backing down, okay, with that, and it does feel as if, you know, emotionally this is a good thing, because I would say before you would have put up with it, you would have maybe kind of agreed with them or felt you know, inferior, okay, but not anymore. You're definitely kind of rising up and saying, no, I'm not going to be putting up with that, which is really good, and Spirit are very happy with you about that. Okay, I'm also seeing a masculine energy around you, and somebody who is going to be turning your head. Okay, now obviously this isn't for everybody. Now masculine, it could be a masculine female even, okay, but there's this person, well, I'm going to say that they are showing signs of strength and courage, and looking after, and you know, standing up for you, you know, being very kind and caring. You know, when somebody's kind of got your best interests at heart, there's a lot of that energy that's going to be coming out next week, and you're going to feel, it's like, you know, when somebody's like, oh, that's really kind, thank you so much. There's that energy that is going to be happening. Okay, I'm also seeing that somebody around you is maybe needing a little bit more TLC. So tender loving care, a little bit more of that. And I can see that this person is younger or immature, and I can feel as if their emotions are really high one minute and really low the next. I can see that this person has a theatrical side to them, and that they are blowing things out of proportion. And this person is in dire need of your strength at this time. This will be next week. Okay, so you're going to be looking after them. They're also indicating, are you getting enough sleep? Are you eating properly? Okay, so there's somebody who's really wanting to get you to think about what you're doing, okay, and how you're keeping up with yourself. I can see somebody who is sulking because they're not getting what they want. They want what they want, and that's that, okay? I feel that this person is really giving people a deadline, okay? So I feel as if there's a lot of pressure, and this could be to do with work, or it could be to do with a personal thing, but there is battles there. It's like I'm not happy with it. Now that's like a cliffhanger, and I'm not happy with a cliffhanger. So let's see how that emerges at the end of this next week. Okay, so what I see, yeah, it's all going to be fine. We're going to go forward. Okay, 4 of Wands, we're going to go forward. We're going to literally, it's like after the battles, then things are going to be clearer. Everybody's going to know where they stand. But I feel this week, especially for Capricorns, it's not time to stand back when someone else is trying to dominate you. It is time for you to clearly say, hey, I deserve respect. Please don't treat me like that. Because I do feel as if there's a bit of manipulation going on. Okay. Also, there's somebody around who it's like I can see the how can I put it? You know, when you kind of like somebody, you look at them, you think, oh, they're nice. And there's that attraction energy back and forth, okay, that you're feeling, okay, with somebody. Okay, so it is going to be there, that little kind of sizzly feeling. Okay, so watch out, Capricorns. Doesn't mean you have to do anything. Just because you've got a choice there doesn't have to mean you have to do anything. Sometimes it's just the universe saying, are you sure that's what you want? So yeah. All right, so I'm going to come back to the chat and see if there's any questions. So let me have a little look. All right, where did we get to with the chat? Okay. So we did Vera's, didn't we? Dice is or has my inner battle ended? We did that one. I feel myself standing in my power, which will keep growing to full power. Yes, definitely. That is the energy of this week. I'm going to say it's the energy of this week. Hello there, Lee John. Hello, Lee John 369. It's good to see you here. Oh, Dave, I can highly recommend Ali. I've had many readings and she's the real deal. Oh, thank you, Lorraine. So are you, lovely. You are the real deal too. Thank you. I know somebody's booked in, so thank you, whoever that was who booked in. There's our Lisa. Wonderful. Hi, wonderful Ali and Greg and Star Family. Hello, Lisa. I've got you down on the list, on the healing list. There's Lisa and Jeremiah. Okay, if there's anybody else who would like to be on there, then please let me know. Okay, I'll gladly add you. Okay, Greg and I are on every sheet. So yeah. So fancy seeing you on here, Lisa. Okay, so here's a question for me. Question: has my illness had a spiritual element to it? Another spiritual attack. Okay, my guides are saying that they are training you up, Lorraine, at the moment, and to find your power. They want you to bat it away with the flick of your wrist. It's like, be gone with you, no more. So there is a spiritual element to it, and they're just saying that this is you just getting, it's like you're getting to grips with whatever protection you want to put up. Okay, but yeah, they're saying you're more than capable of sorting this out. So 9 is a obstacle. So this is an obstacle, but it is something that you can get through. But if you need me to help you, I'm happy to. Okay, just let me know if there's something I can do. All right. So Dolores Dickey. Hello, Dolores Dickey. Virgo here. I love the reading tonight. I know of one king, but 2 more. I know. This should be an amazing week. I know. You'll have to let me know, Dolores. Okay, so Trisha, that's who I saw book a reading. Thank you. I've just booked a 2-hour reading a little while ago. Looking forward to meeting with you, Ali. Oh, thank you. I feel blessed that you did that. Thank you. I'm looking forward to it too, Trisha. Yeah. Okay, so are my issues hormonal or something more important? Can't seem to rebound. Okay, so are my issues hormonal? Are they hormonal? Okay, so that's 9. Not quite. May have something to do with it, not completely. Or something more important. 7 is like a gamble. So can't seem to rebound. I feel that, that my guides are saying that at the moment you're not feeling empowered because you haven't made any decisions. When you start making decisions about your own happiness, then everything will click, click, click into place, and you'll start to feel like you've picked the reins up of your life and you're going in the direction that you want and that you deserve. So yeah, it's a case of that. But if you need to meet up with me again, please reach out, Sarah. Okay. So so I'm Capricorn. Hello. LZ, hello, I'm Capricorn. It sounds like my husband. He's always has something in the Amazon cart, does he? Oh, that's funny. So, hello, Pam, after lunch evening. Any Leos like me there? Living in Anchorage, Alaska. Bad weather today, so windy. Oh, Alaska, wow. Alaska. I'm doing Leos next, actually. So, we'll have a little look and see what we can find for Leos. And so yes, that sounds like my husband. Sometimes he's arrogant. I have to stand my ground with him. Oh yeah. This is it. Everybody needs to have their own power space for sure. Okay, so does that masculine energy have a bit of Aquarius energy? Because I have to take care of my Capricorn mum. Okay, it's an 8, so yes, that is the case. Yes, that is the case. Kira, thank you so much, from my heart to yours. Thanks for the Capricorn reading. I didn't realise you had your own channel. Just subscribe to that one too. Thanks, Sally. Yay! I'm going to put you down on here as well because you've already done one. But I will add you. So I really appreciate that. So I give away 2 30-minute readings, sorry. So I give away those. So you're on 87 as well. Thank you. Trisha, will I be able to keep my current job responsibilities? Okay. So will I be able to carry on? They're indicating it's going to be a bit tricky. Okay. You may not be able to do all of them, but some. That's the answer. So, okay, let's go back now and get on with the readings. Okay, so we've done the earth signs. I'm going to do the fire signs now, then the air, and then the water. So fire signs, there we are, here we go. Leos. 48, 28. 48, 28. Okay, what is the major arcana card for this week for Leos? Oh, well, hello. Ooh, it's the Tower card. Okay, now the Tower card, I'll always pick another card to go with it. You need to know what that means. Tower card, okay. So it's linked with justice. Okay, so if there's anybody out there who Leo's wise, or if you're watching this, it could be just you. There's legal matters, official paperwork, official matters, getting your own justice, karmically or otherwise. Something's going to come to a head okay, at this point. So this is a crucial time, and it's like you are, you deserve, okay, you deserve to get the justice, because you've put everything into it, your heart and everything. Okay, this has disrupted your life for long enough. Okay, time for change now. Okay, so, and that justice, is it going to be mainly for the good? You see, yes. So it's going in your favour. Okay, going in your favour. All right, that's nice to know, isn't it? I like that. Okay, so let's see. Leos, what else are we seeing for Leos? Okay, so we've got the most sarcastic card in the deck, and that's the Three of Swords. Okay, so this basically is saying, I've got to deal with this. I can't leave this any longer. And that goes perfectly with these two cards, doesn't it? It's deal with it. Okay, so if there's somebody who's done you wrong, or if there's somebody who you feel that you have to karmically let go, okay, and let the universe deal with it, all right? It's got to be done, guys. It's got to be done. Sometimes we have to honour that, but it doesn't mean that you have to do it in an aggressive way. Sometimes it can be just writing down a letter of how you're feeling and then burning it, or it can be putting somebody's name on a tiniest bit of paper and then putting it into a tiny ball, put it in the freezer with love and say, I let you go, I'm done, no more, I'm done. That is karmic justice as well. It's where somebody is getting on your last nerve, okay? You can do that. Okay, now that's going to happen for a lot of you, okay? A lot of you are going to be able to deal with it, no problem. There is one person who's watching this, I'm afraid, and there will be outspoken words. So I do see that there will be, it's going to be whoosh. You know, when you're already stressed out and then somebody asks you your opinion, oops, they're going to cop it. They're going to cop it. They're going to know exactly what you think of that, and they might not like it, I'm afraid. But the truth will come out. How you're feeling will be said. Okay, so then I see things being in a gamble situation. So this could go either way. So you don't know whether your outspokenness is going to do good or not good. Okay, and it's not necessarily set. Okay, I do see that it's going to make you feel better, because you've needed to let people know what you're going through. Okay, they're going to be under no illusion on that. Okay, somebody's getting a new job, new money coming up this next week. Okay, there seems to be celebration and really happy news. So this also is linked to starting up a self-employed business, or starting up something that you've always wanted to do, a hobby that's really gaining momentum. Okay, but there's definitely something, can also be promotion, extra responsibility within a job, or changing your hours, but it's a win. Okay, it's a good feeling. There is somebody around you, and I feel this is in the middle of next week, and they're showing signs of jealousy, of insecurity, of trying to get at you for having more than they have. It's like, it's not actually your fault, is it? We've all been dealt the cards we've been dealt, and we can play on being a victim, or we can say, do you know what, I'm just going to improve my life. I'm going to get things going that I want to get things going. If you're needing friendships, friend is not just going to knock on the door and say, hey, I want to be friends. You've got to kind of actively go out there and push it forward, you know. Next time that you're at your yoga class, or next time that you meet up, you know, for the book club or something, you know, say, here's my phone number. If you're ever in need of somebody, or if you ever want to go for a coffee, or you ever want to do, then I'm here. Okay, I would love to. Okay, put it out there. You know, you've got to meet it halfway. So it's like, it's no good waiting for someone else to do this. Sometimes the lesson is you. Okay. So sometimes there's meanings in these cards, not just for the sign of Leo or Pisces or whatever I'm doing. It's usually the person who's actually having the, you know, watching this. Okay. Okay, so everything seems to be coming to a head for sure. We've got the Tower twice. Okay, Tower is twice. Okay, 2 different decks. And yeah, so I feel that somebody's crown has been knocked off. So somebody who you once put on a pedestal, or you once thought, wow, I admire you, or, you know, I want to be a bit more like you, whatever. You're looking at that person differently. You see that they've got another side to their character, and you're not liking it. Okay. Now, we've also got secrets or information that is needing to be spoken. It could be that you are waiting for somebody to tell you the missing links to the information that you need. Okay, so this is about secrets emerging. Okay, and being honest and open. Okay. We've also got the Chariot. Okay, so the Chariot is about you know, racing ahead in life and realizing you've then got to make a decision. You can either go in this direction or that direction, but you can't keep going in the direction you're going, because there's a dead end coming up. Okay, it's not going to go anywhere. So you've got to change your path. You've got to decide, and it's going to be quick. Okay, so sometimes when we're supposed to make a decision, when we're supposed to do something for the best, okay, what happens is, if we avoid it, or if we don't make that choice or that decision, the universe will do it for you. It will create a big disaster, and it will be messy as well. And so if you don't want this messy energy, then I suggest you listen to the signs when they're saying needing to change things up. You know, if you want better things in your life, we want to give them to you, but you've got a ruddy great obstacle that's right in your pathway. And if you don't clear that out the way, we can't give you that next lovely thing. So over to you. And then they keep nudging you and nudging you and nudging you. And you keep avoiding and avoiding and avoiding. And then the universe goes, right, that's it. Here comes the Tower. And we're going to ruckus things up. And now you've got a choice. Now you've got to do it. So I'm afraid that's what's coming. Still time, though, for you to make the decisions, or at least meet the universe halfway by saying, okay, in the new year, I am going to, or in the new year, I'm going to set things in motion. So yeah, it's that works. Okay, so that is for Leos. Sagittarius now. 59. Okay, 59. Okay, just 2 minutes. I'm just going to make myself a quick coffee. How is everybody? Is everybody okay? How's your day been? How was your Sunday? And have you done anything different today? How are you doing with your Christmas shopping? Are you nearly finished? I've nearly finished. Yeah. Me and Mum do our Christmas shop together. So, yeah, we do it together because it's a lot easier. Where's my spoon? Here's a spoon. Yeah. My grandchildren have asked for, it's called Our Generation dolls. They're about 18 inches. They're quite big dolls, but there's all sorts of different ones. So, and they've got all these different accessories and cots and things like that. There's loads of things. And so the girls actually got to choose theirs because that's what they wanted. They're sisters, so they're going to be playing together with them. And but if you see the Argos advert, if you're in the UK, the Our Generation doll, I think it's called Poppy, is the one that says there's more to Argos than toys. And so yes, so they're the Our Generation toys. So I've got those. They're 30 nearly £40 each. Toys have really got expensive, haven't they? Wowzers, wowzers, wowzers. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing them playing with their prezzies and things. So sweet. So sweet. Yeah. So let's change that time because I waffled. 101:25. Okay, that's the better time. Okay. Sag. I've got Sagittarian moon. So you should be looking up your sun, moon and rising signs. If you don't know yours, go to the search engine and write in free calculator for my sun, moon and rising signs. It will then bring you up a free calculator thing, and it will say what's your location, the time and the date of when you were born. It can be a little bit flexible on some of them. And they'll then tell you what your sun, moon and rising signs are. So you should be looking at 3. So I'm Pisces sun, I'm Libra rising, and yeah, Sagittarius moon. Let me know yours as well in the chat. Let me know. So Sagittarius, the major arcana card this week is going to be the Empress. Okay. These cards are the Gilded Tarot by Cairo Marchetti, just in case you wanted to know. And the other cards that I use, these ones are the what are they called? Norbert Loesch. They're called the Cosmic Deck. Okay, just in case. So anyway, the Empress. Now somebody may be saying they're pregnant. They could be saying that they are wanting a baby, maybe even a puppy. You know, that's as committed really as getting a baby, I can tell you. But yeah, so there's something that is happening. It can also mean when you're asking a question about finances, work or things like that, this is ripe and ready. This is a good harvest. This is indicating that the answer is yes to financial matters, that things are going well. Okay, it's a very good, it's a yes card. It's a very good card. Okay, so that's the energy of Sagittarius. Okay. What else do they want to tell Sagittarians? Okay, so we've got the Lovers card. Okay, so The Lovers card, it can be linked with, obviously, love life. It can be linked with partnerships, making a deal, compromising, seeing somebody halfway. Okay, what's the other cards with it? That will determine what this is. Be careful about what partnerships you are connecting to. There does seem to be a bit of a dodgy one coming up. Be careful of scammers. Be careful of people who are trying to get one over on you. They are not, they're not to be trusted. So double check any contracts or anything like that. Be very, very careful at this moment. There's also to do with any new relationships. Double check that as well. So if you're about to have a blind date with somebody, then I'm going to really ask you quite seriously, make sure that you have spoken to that person on a face-to-face call. Okay, and make sure that people know where you're going. And my mum used to have a thing going, because I've done internet dating before. Don't need to anymore, bless my husband. But before, I would say my mum used to kind of meet up with somebody, and then as they were there, as the person arrived at the date, she would phone me up and she would say, "Ali, I'm standing next to my new date," and say hi. I'd say hi, and say, the registration of his car is this, and we're going to so and so, and he seems like a nice guy, and can I have your phone number? And that's what we used to do. And so they would think twice about doing anything dodgy. Okay, they really would, because somebody else knows exactly who they are. Okay, so take precautions, please. It is important. Okay, yes, somebody's going to be worried about money. I feel as if some money being drained. Okay, so yeah, scammers are out in full. I had actually a parking fine reminder, and I had actually parked in a car park at a restaurant, and apparently you're supposed to give your restaurant the registration number, and I hadn't done it, and I didn't know about it. The waitress didn't remind me, and this wasn't exactly, it was in the middle of nowhere. It wasn't really anything to, anyway, there's no reason for it, but they messaged me with a fine, and so I clicked on it because it said, it's due now, which would have been about right. But I'd sent off all my paperwork, the receipts, even photographs of us having a meal at that time at that place. So it's like, yeah, we were there. So anyway, I don't know if I got away with that or not. But anyway, so you click on it and it actually came up, warning, scammer. Okay, so there's some scams going about. Yes. Okay, so they're telling me that you're more in control. There's a theme, isn't there, running again? You're more in control than you've ever been, Sagittarians. The universe is very proud of you, and you're doing it in a very gentle way. So it's gently saying, you know what? I deserve this, and I'm going to go for it. So this is you kind of saying, to other people that what you're worth, basically, and so this is good. Now, Spirit are standing beside you, giving you those signs of reassurance, that you're not trying to manipulate anybody. You're just trying to stand your own ground. There are some massive changes that are happening, okay, in your life, Sagittarians, and these changes are going to be very significant for the future. I'm seeing that you are taking the reins of a new business. You are running with a financial decision and some changes to do with money. That is going to be very successful for you. I can see somebody's taking on a new job, or there is new responsibility, going on in an existing job. Self-employment, because there's new money coming in, especially around the middle of next week, and that's going to be very good. They are talking about it's kind of feeling a bit isolated, and I do feel as if there is somebody around you, or maybe you, who's feeling as if, I'm going into my own energy and I need to repair myself emotionally. And the only way that sometimes we can repair ourselves emotionally is to be alone, and to maybe not be on the phone to other people, to kind of be in your comfort zone. So as long as you're not worrying other people by being quiet, deliberately making people frantic when they're trying to find you. But I do feel as if alone time is not a bad thing, and I do see that kind of like recentering yourself. There has been arguments and bickering around, and I feel this is linked with family, friendships, or work. I can see that that's why you're isolating yourself, because you really don't want to get involved in it all. There is going to be somebody going to be handed new keys, and this is to a new house, a new car, or something big is coming at the end of this year, maybe at the beginning of the new year. But there's definitely some new beginnings with new items, and an excitement with that. So there is Sagittarius. Okay, Aries. 01 11 33. I didn't pour out my coffee, did I? I got it all ready. At home I have my 1 cup machine thingy, which works out really well. I have a flask here. It's better. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Very nice. Right, Aries. Okay, the major arcana card for you is Judgment. Okay, so have you been feeling judged? Have you been feeling as if you're judging other people, maybe? Has there been a lesson that you've learnt? Maybe one or the other side of it, or both. Sometimes if somebody's being nasty to us, we don't realise that they might have been going through something terrible in their life, and they just don't know how to handle their emotions. That I know we shouldn't kind of like take it out on other people, but sometimes that does happen. And I do see that there's going to be another layer of information that is going to be coming out that will make you see different sides to this, and will help you as well. I can see there is need of deep healing, that is going on. And I see that this is around a person who is feeling vulnerable. This person is going to be receiving some angel healing, because I can feel the angel wings around you. So soak all of that lovely angel healing in. If there's anybody around, who's watching this, please ask your angel to step in and wrap their wings around you, so that you feel safe, secure, happy, and loved. Right. So I'm seeing somebody around you, Aries, who's very funny. They've got a very sarcastic, banter sense of humour. I can see that sometimes they don't take things very seriously, and that can drive people up the wall. This person does have another side to them. They can be very bubbly. They can be very, smiley kind of person. And, this, it's like energy that is on a high a lot of the time. And actually, if this person is suddenly quiet or goes into kind of like sadness, it's like everything around them kind of crumbles in a heap. And this is because there are people out there who are igniters. If you're not happy, then other people don't know how to be happy. Maybe you are the light in their life. You are the person who is their anchor. And so be careful, okay? Be careful with that. So sometimes we've got to learn to be our own anchor, our own light. If we are able to step into our own power, then we wouldn't feel vulnerable about this anymore. And so there are lessons going to be learnt, and I would say this is the common theme that's running through these readings this week. Okay, it's all about it's like empowerment, and it's like knowing your power. I'm seeing somebody who is kind of walking away. I feel this is from something that they deeply love or deeply wanted at one point, but doesn't anymore. I feel that this is going to be painful, and I can see that this is going to happen quickly, like spur of the moment, like all of a sudden, that's it, I'm done, and then walking out. Or that could be walking out of a job, it can be walking out of a relationship, it could be walking out of a friendship, but something is coming to an end quickly, and that may only be temporary. And for a lot of you, I would say yes, it's temporary. So sometimes we just kind of throw our toys out of our pram. That's what we do. And yeah, it's hard sometimes. What you're actually searching for is completion and happiness within yourself. If there's somebody around you who is draining you rather than replenishing you, you will get to the point where you'll go, I'm done, I can't do this anymore. And so at that point, that's when you're doing that walking away. Okay, so isn't it better to warn a partner, a business partner, or a family member that you're coming close to the end of your patience, that you can't keep doing what you're doing with no extra energy? Okay, that things are, things have to be more balanced. Okay, so I do see that this is going to be the case. And for some of you, you're going to speak about it, you're going to talk things over, you're going to be able to get to the bottom of why this is why that person is taking you for granted. It could be just that they forget that they're busy, busy doing lots of things themselves. Sometimes it's a busy time of year, isn't it? So it's not always another person's fault, but sometimes we do need to give people a kick up the bum if we feel as if they're taking us for granted, and that could be in any area of life. Just taking my painkillers, ladies and gents. But look at the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is saying, do you know what? I know who I am, and I know what I deserve, and that's what that's about. There is somebody who is self-employed who is doing very, very well. I see that this person has been was on the brink of maybe going back into work, and they've changed their mind now that it's all got busy. There is another dip coming, but it will get better quickly after that. Okay. I'm hearing somebody who feels unappreciated in their job. That could be a lot of people, couldn't it? But this unappreciated energy is really getting you down and is draining you fast. And that person is really thinking of changing their job. And the question is, will they get the job of their dreams? And the answer to that is yes. Manifest it. Make it come into reality. And remember, we do have the power to do that. So, but you have to say to the universe exactly what it is that you want. If you don't know exactly, then say, thank you, universe, for my perfect job. The working hours are exactly what suits me. The wages are wonderful, and I'm living the best life possible. Financially, I'm in a good place, and I'm good at my job. So what you're doing is letting the universe then decide what job is best for you. Okay, so put it out there like that. Okay, so that is Aries. All right, let's go and have a look at the chat again, see if there's anybody. Oh dear, we've got some questions coming in. Okay, I will come to you. I promise, lovely. I will come to you. Let's come back. So thank you, Kira, for the $5 super chat. Appreciate that so much, more than you'll ever know. Thank you so much. Okay, we've answered the Sarah one. Let's have a look at this. Okay. Hello, Savannah. Hello, Ali. Hope you are well. I have liked the video as usual. If you could finally add me to the free reading contest and your healing list, I would be greatly appreciated. I have been adding you, Savannah. You have been on there. Anytime you've asked me, I've put you on the healing list, but I will put you on there again, I promise. But what I'm going to do is write it on the back for now. So, Savannah Thomas, and I will add you to here as well. I've liked the video as well. Well, thank you so much. So you are on here, Savannah, and we appreciate you very much. It's number 88. So you're on there, and I will add you onto this one as well. I'll add you onto page 53. So, yeah. Okay. So, hello, Pal Bella. Good evening, everyone. Sending love and light to all in this chat. Thank you so much. Sending it right back to you. Okay, I understand, family. Somebody asks many, my dad by. Money, yes, is happening more. I'm here. There you go. This is good. You're absolutely right. Thank you. This speaks volumes for me. Good. I'm so happy. I love it. I want to be like you. Yes. My sister's secrets family. They are my family change. Yeah. Sunday. Trying to bond with family but cannot. They are too busy. Want to join but can't. I know it's hard, isn't it, sometimes? Lisa, I have Sagittarius rising. Good. So I hope that connected with you. Thank you so very much. Happy holidays. Oh, happy holidays to you guys. So, Sagittarius, my dad, the one I said bye-bye on my horoscope again, thanks. And then Vera, she is an Aries, bless her, Vera. Now, well, our mum. So I'm loving all these extra messages. This is good. Sagittarius, Aries, mothers know best. Anne, hello Ali. I have serious repairs in my home. Do you feel my home insurance will pay for? Let's have a look. Let's roll the dice. Okay, here we go, Anne. 12, 13. Well, the 13 isn't such a great one, but the 4 is. So 1 and 3 is 4. 4 is stability. So I would say for the majority, yes. Okay, I would say yes. There might be a little bit that you have to pay. That's what they're indicating to me. So I hope that helped, Anne. Ali, will my home insurance pay for serious unplanned home repairs and my hotel stay? I was moved to the hotel, please. Okay, so this gets deeper. Okay, so done the home insurance. Okay, home repairs, hotel stay. Let's have a look for the hotel stay. Hotel stay for Anne as well. So 11, 12, 13, 13 again. You see, we've got 4. 4 is stability. Stability, that's a yes for the stability. So I would say yes, but there is going to be something that you've got to pay. Yeah. Okay. So healing vibrations to you, Ali. You can see I'm rocking again, aren't I? Yes, I try not to. See you another time and day. I'm off to bed. Oh, night, Vera. Night, love. Okay, so I have answered, my lovely. I've answered Anne. Okay, will you add me for the healing list? Absolutely, I can add you. So what's your actual name so I can add you? I know it says Chris there. So is it Chris? I just need an initial. So yeah, let me know. And I'll add you. Okay. Oh, it's my pleasure. My pleasure. Oh, thank you, Anne. Thank you. All right. So as soon as I know what your initial is, I will put you onto the healing list. Okay. So let's do some more readings. Where are we? Aquarius now. There it is. Aquarius. 012727. 012727. Where are they? There they are. Okay. Chat. Take that one off. Go back to the text and go to Aquarius. Show there. All right. So see what they want to tell Aquarius. Okay. Oh, we've got the Empress again. Okay, so the Empress. Okay, so if your question is linked with money, then this is a good harvest. This is an overflowing of abundance, cornucopia. This can also mean pregnancy. It can mean fertility. It's a yes card as well. It's motherhood and nurturing. Okay, so that's always a positive, isn't it? Well, actually not pregnancy is not always a positive, but anyway, the abundance is. All right, so I'm just looking for Aquarius now. Okay, so I'm seeing somebody around you being a bit maybe too bossy, a little bit too in your face. I can see that they tend to feel as if they know best all the time, and that may be the case, okay? So no one's saying that they're not, but sometimes there's a need of somebody to maybe that bossy person to step back a little bit and allow other people, you know, time in the limelight as well. Okay, so I can see that there is a need for that. Now, this may be somebody that you know. If it is yourself, then I feel that they're asking you to read the room, okay? See who else needs boosting with a bit of confidence, and it's not always, you haven't always got to fill the gaps with words. Sometimes it's about kind of that gentle energy around, okay? And I do see that there's going to be a lot more of that, okay? Or not a lot more need of that, okay? Now, there does seem to be somebody who is feeling upset. I feel as if this person is withdrawing into their shell, okay? And that is because whenever there's a loud person around, or somebody who is ultra, they're ultra confident, and they can be a little bit too kind of overpowering. I can see that this one person is stepping back, and what I'm asking is for you to notice that person and maybe bring that person back out of their shell and see if they're okay. All right, so there does seem to be, you know, you need to be vigilant, okay? That is what makes a good host, you know, is when you're seeing the dynamics of people, and, you know, bringing other people in and allowing everybody to have their say. There is somebody around who has been acting differently, and I feel as if that person is going to be showing their true colours next week. Okay, so this will be the 15th through to the 21st of December. This will be next week, and what I'm seeing is their energy is going to clash with other people's, and it's like they're acting in a different manner. What I'm going to say to you is, whenever you see this person, I want you to visualize a beautiful golden light coming down, and I want you to spin it around them really, really, really fast. So it literally sucks out anything negative, dark, or like anger, or you know, any negative emotion. You can do this in a room. If the room is feeling a little bit agitated, you know, you can always change the energy of the room by doing that, and shine some sunshine and golden love all around the home as well, and that will definitely ease things and change things up. To protect yourself, you're needing to put yourself in like a crystal ball, put yourself in a bubble, okay? And that bubble will help you to be flexible, so you can hug people and you can be with your partner, you can do all of those things, but there's nobody who's going to be you know, coming into your aura and affecting your energy, okay? You will give your energy free as much as you want to, but no one can drain you, okay? It's really important this time of year, okay? There is going to be somebody who's talking about healing. Now, this is going to be a bit out of the blue, I know this, but there is definitely a conversation about healing, and somebody who wants to go through healing or wants to offer healing. And with this offering of healing, there is going to feel like a breakthrough. So if you are needing healing, I would definitely say yes to those, the healing energies. Especially, you know, you'll know it. Always trust your gut feeling, always trust your inner soul energy, and if it feels right, go for it, and if it doesn't, don't, okay? And you know, but there's definitely going to be some sort of healing energy happening in a big way. Now, if you haven't got a person who can give you healing, then ask the angels to bring that down. You are busy. I'm seeing you racing everywhere, but this might just be because of the time of year. I definitely feel as if I've got lots of appointments, though. Lots of appointments, running here, running there, waiting here, moving quickly there. So there's a lot happening. And I do see that you are doing your best to keep everybody happy, to make sure that everybody has got what they need. There is a sadness inside yourself, though, all the time that you're helping everybody else and everyone's all right, that inside you're feeling quite alone. And it's like, well, who do you talk to? Who do you express your feelings to? You know, why are you feeling kind of low or flat? And sometimes we have to ask ourselves that. Well, my life is perfect, isn't it? Big question mark. Is it? Is it? You know, and you know, it doesn't have to be the that it's a dramatic and it's a change and it's terrible. Sometimes it just means that you've got to add something wonderful to your life to make it perfect. You know, maybe you're not doing enough for you, okay, or maybe, you know, you've got nobody to express your feelings to. So okay, so that was Aquarius. Okay, Geminis 013555. Right, so Geminians, okay, what have we got for you, Geminis, this week? 14th through to the 21st. The energy this week is the Temperance. Okay, so this is about balance. It's about meeting somebody kind of halfway. It's regarding, you know, keeping cool, you know, not losing your temper and not creating problems, and being in that smooth kind of energy. Okay, really understanding what everybody else needs of you without them having to ask as well. So being a very good team player, okay, is what's happening. Right, so let's see what's this week. Right, so there's a strong feeling, Geminis, of needing to put up some boundaries. There is going to be somebody who is overstepping those boundaries, and I feel as if it's not the first time that they've done that. This person just seems to actually enjoy putting you on the spot, making you feel bad for having to ask. And I can see that this person, it's like they've got this kind of like this energy about them, that they are kind of provoking you even, you know, being deliberately difficult when everybody else seems to be getting on fine or compromising fine. You know, this person just won't back down. You're going to be looking at this person thinking, I don't actually want you around me. Or you're getting close to that stage of not wanting to join in with my world. Okay, so be careful of that person who is pushing you. I can confirm that they do know what they're doing, and that they are, you know, it's like a naughty child not getting enough attention, and you're noticing this with an adult. Okay, it's definitely an adult. Okay, but you're putting your boundaries up, and you're trying not to get angry. All right, so I've got somebody who is sulking because they're not getting what they want from a situation. This person is basically making it very clear that they're losing their temper. When my kids used to temper tantrum, I used to go, hold on a minute, hold on, darling, hold on. And I used to put a cushion on the floor. This is when they're little, you put a cushion, right, now, go. Off you go. We'll just watch you. And so it's like I used to stage the place so that they could then have a safe temper tantrum so they can throw themselves on the floor. And it's like by the time that you've kind of like said, hold on a minute, right, go, they've lost it. They don't want to do it anymore. They find it funny. So, or throw yourself on the floor and have a temper tantrum with them as well. I used to do that too. But there is somebody who may need a bit of a stronger way of communicating to say that behaviour doesn't cut it with me. No. There is an obstacle within a relationship, and that relationship could be love life, partnership, work partnership. It can be somebody who you connect with, okay, on a romantic level, okay, but there's definitely words need to be said, okay. Also, there is going to be some very, very good news coming at the end of next week, Geminis, and I do have the World card here. So things are turning out better than expected. So the changes that you have made have literally changed things up to such a degree that you are very much it's like you've made money rather than lost money, or you've achieved something that you didn't think you could achieve, but something good is emerging there. Now you are facing something to do with teaching, learning, studying, research, or looking into, but it's gaining knowledge, okay? And that is really going to work out well. If anybody is trying to take a driving test or any sort of test, okay, then I'm going to say yes, you have achieved it. This is very good. Okay, I've got my study card. Okay, now there has been walking on eggshells around other people, and that could be just somebody getting ready and psyching themselves up to do well at this test. Okay, we've got the Sun card as well, which is really good. That's very good. All right, so that is Geminis. Geminians. Let's do Libra. So Libra is 014220. Okay. This is where I do a recording for my love. I didn't give my recordings out to anybody, any of the family last week, I don't think. But I will. Oh, okay, there we go. So today's date is the 15th of December 2025, and this is astrology for Libras, and this is the 15th through to the 21st of December, and this is my love Greg, my hubby, and he's just amazing. So this is for you, love. This is for you. So let's see what major arcana card links to this week's energy for Libra. It's the Magician. Okay, so the Magician, this is saying that you have everything that you need in order to achieve whatever you want. So if you want things to stay the same, then you can just have that. If you want things to move and change up, then you can have that too. So it's the power is in your hands. I love the Magician card because you have a pentacle, a cup, a wand, and a sword, which is all the elements here. You've also got the infinity sign as well. Okay, and you know, it's very magical and mystical. Okay, so it's very, very good. Right, what else is going to happen this week for Libras? Okay, Chariot. Okay, so I'm seeing somebody's bonnet of a car, and I'm seeing them tinkering about under the bonnet, but it doesn't feel like a big job. It feels as if it's just some work needing to be done. Okay, but I can see organisation and getting other people to maybe help or show you what to do. So sometimes, I mean, my son-in-law, what he does is he has a YouTube, and he looks up the YouTube kind of details. He looks those up on how to do things to do with cars, and then he goes and does it. So this is a good thing. You know, sometimes you can learn a lot from YouTube. There is going to be a lot of nagging, somebody trying to tell you what to do, somebody trying to give you information that you don't want to listen to. So yeah, it just feels as if it's sometimes we have to kind of you know, they call it selective hearing, don't they? And so good job, I'm not the naggy type, so he hasn't got that with me. I used to say to my girls, I'm not nagging, I'm just reminding you often. So it's like, you know, if you did it the first time, I wouldn't have to keep reminding you. But there is something that's happening that is linking to information and you know, trying to crack open a block of some kind, and not ready to hear what other people's opinions are. Okay, but yeah, there's some sort of personal matter. And it's like, you should do. I know that's one of Greg's pet hates, when people say you should or do this, and he does the opposite. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like anything like that. So yeah, it's quite funny. But there's definitely something. There's also links around spending money, and of course we do, don't we? We always, you know, spend more than we should. That is the case. But yeah, okay. So around the middle of next week, you've got some really good cards. The middle of next week, Libras, you've got the Ten of Pentacles, which is money, extra money, a boost of finances. And then you also have the Ten of Cups, which is happiness within yourself, feeling very kind of pleased with yourself. And it's like, I know who I am. And then taking a bit of a risk or a gamble, you know, doing something that it could amount to something very significant. Okay, but it does mean that, you know, it takes a bit of effort to do it. This is a message for Greg as I'm looking into this, and I feel that there's going to be a message coming back to you, my love, regarding a court case or a decision about being, you know, helping out for a court case, and it's coming back to you out of the blue. So, you know, when it's like you put lots of feelers out there and it's like nothing, and then all of a sudden, months and months later, when everything's quiet, here comes a situation. So I see that for Greg. And the same results I'm going to say for whoever's watching this as well, especially Libras. But there is some finances coming your way and security coming your way with a feeling of well-being. 3 tens. This is powerful, powerful reading. Okay, 3 10s. That doesn't happen very often, but these are all about completions, coming to the end of a lesson or the end of a journey. Okay, a lesson of a financial matter, a lesson of an emotional matter, and lesson of an adventure, or something big, something abundant. Okay, it's really, really good. And then I've got the 3 kings back as well. So here we go again, 3 kings. So there are 3 very big characters that are coming up in your life, Libras, next week as well. So there you go. That's what I have for Libras. All right. So I'm going to go straight on because my pain levels are getting high. So I'm going to continue on, and then I'll come back, I promise, to the chat and the questions in a minute. All right, so Scorpio, 0149, actually 50, isn't it? 50, okay. And what I'll do is I will add the timestamps. I'll add them. It'll have to be after this video because I can't put it on there during. So, but yeah, so Scorpios, let's go into there. All right, so Scorpios, this is the 15th through to the 21st of December, 2025. Okay, this is for my youngest daughter, Rhiannon, and any other Scorpios out there. Okay, so what major arcana card links to Scorpios week ahead? Oh, that card wanted to fly out, which is the World. So everything turning around perfectly. Everything is coming to a nice kind of finale and a finish with. So there's good energy, there's loving energy around you, and a feeling of sheer happiness and joy energy. Okay, that's really, really good. All right, so when you know that you've done a good thing, you've done everything that anybody could have expected of you. Okay, there's that feeling happening around you. Let us see. Okay, so working really hard. Everything is it's like you're on a jogging pace the whole time. Okay, and you don't seem to sit or not keep moving forward. And this is actually working out well. But they are saying that make sure that you have time to settle and to stop and pause, because sometimes we don't do that, and then we don't remember maybe presents and things. We don't remember what we've bought. We don't remember. So it's like writing down exactly what you have. They're talking about. There is going to be some keys or some issues with keys. So do yourself a favor and make sure that you maybe hide some keys or something. Maybe, you keep some safety precautions involved to do with keys. I can see also there being conversations about rerouting or moving, and I know that's true for Rhiannon, but it's probably going to be true for other Scorpios as well. So yeah, there's somebody who's looking to reroute or move. There's an excited feeling of, when you kind of like say, I can work hard to get that what I wanted, or it's like willing to work hard to upgrade, and that's going to be the feeling of next week. So you've got the love card. Okay, so when you're feeling very grateful for all that you have, you're feeling a love energy that is not something that you can push down. It is just there, and that is for your family, your friendships, and people around you. It's a lovely feeling. We've got the Wheel of Fortune turns up here, which is everything is moving forward in a very calm way. So around the middle of next week, there's a lot of love around. I can also see an admirer for somebody. So that could be, you know, somebody new who is making it clear that they like you in that way. You don't have to do anything about it. It's just an admirer, but it might boost your confidence and it might pep up your existing relationship if you're in one. Because it makes you feel kind of like, yeah, I've still got it. Look at this. So it can do wonders for your ego. Now, by the end of this week, I can see that somebody is going to be losing their shit. I'm afraid they're going to be. I can see somebody's having trouble. I feel that this is to do with a work decision and it being imbalanced. Nobody is being treated fairly, or someone's feeling treated badly. And I do see that this is somehow going to be sorted out. Okay, otherwise it's going to fester and get worse. I do feel that the reality of it afterwards, this talk and conversation to do with work, money, and you know, what other people are paying and not paying. Yeah, there's links around all of that, and the balance will be made. Okay, and the situation is going to be close to home. So this could be a work situation or a money situation, but it is, this person is, you know, has one step to do with work, but also has one step in your personal life as well. And that feeling of letting somebody in who might not be trustworthy. Okay, and that feeling of, what do I do about that? Okay, that seems to be around you, and decisions are being spoken of. Somebody from your past is coming back into your life, and you're having to make some choices and decisions about that. Okay, so there you go. That is what I see for Scorpios. Moving on to Pisces. Pisces, what's the timestamp for Pisces? 015645. Right. The Major Arcana card. This is for the 15th through to the 21st of December. Oh, that card just didn't want to go back in. So we've got the Moon card. So the Moon is regarding having to look at both sides of a situation, the light and the dark, having to understand that not everything is bad or good. There are different components to it and different ways of looking at things. I can see that you know when you understand things when you a lot better when you step back out of the inner circuit of the lesson, and it's like, what would I be looking at if I was someone else, or looking at this from a different angle. So yeah, there's going to be very certain lessons that have been made, and they're complex ones as well. And I see that it's going to work out very well. We've got the Sun, so but this is going to be tricky, but also in a good way. Okay. Okay, so endings, beginnings. So look at the transformation energy of you. Look at how you used to be. Look at how you are now. Look at the confidence that you are building up as you move on. There is things that you've got to say goodbye to. There's things that you've got to say, do you know what? I'm done. I'm no longer going to be that person because I've blossomed into this person. There is going to be some discussions and talks about the future. And again, I can see moving, boxes, changes, and rerouting. There is going to be some talks and discussions regarding secrecy or revealing the truth. The truth is going to emerge. And this is going to deal with or help deal with the situation that needs to be dealt with. So it's the most sarcastic card because it just says stop talking about dealing with it and just do it. You know, this is a time of action. It's not a time of thinking. It's not a time of, you know, well, I'll do it in a minute. Okay, it's definitely not those times. I do see somebody is going to be receiving some extra money, some new money that is coming in. I can see that this is going to bring about some stability and happiness. There is, I feel, training and working on new systems or working on new, yeah, it's like, what can I say? It's like a new area of your existing job, maybe, because it's like I'm not looking at it from this side, I'm looking at it from this side, and I've got to learn things linked with this side. But this is a good thing. But I definitely get extra money because of that. You are going to, it's like being pushed into something, but then enjoying the fact that you are no longer, you're being stretched. Okay, you're being stretched to try new things. Okay, yeah, it will happen suddenly. It will be quite sudden and quick. Okay, I can see that there's no time to tell anybody before actually you've said yes and you are, you know, doing that job. Okay, and doing it well. Okay, now for some of you who aren't necessarily working or not looking for work, then this could very well be a new money making situation. Financially, something new has turned up that you're having to rearrange and you're having to add in. This will lead to something bigger in the future, so it is worth kind of pushing yourself out of your comfort zone now, because it's going to be good later. Okay, we've got two kings here. Okay, so two very dominant characters are turning up in your life and next week. Okay, and you do have the World card again, which does look like everything is turning out very well. So yeah, the universe is looking after you all this week. So I've seen some very positive you know, interference, but in a good way. So there you go. That is Pisces. Pisces. Now we're going to do Cancerians. So where is it? 02. 02. 12. Okay. So my coffee's gone cold. Right. Let's stop this recording and do the next one. Cancerians. So this is for my eldest daughter, Maggie. We went out for dinner tonight, so that was lovely. So this is for Megan, who is a Cancerian, and this is the 15th through to the 21st of December. Okay. All right, so this week is going to be about the home. It's the Hermit card, so it's about your home. It's also about going within yourself for the answers to life's complex questions, those things that, you know, you can't ask anybody else really about them, because only you can decide, only you can, you know, delve into that. So yeah, this looks like it's like a final test. You know, this is the final test. How are you going to get on? Are you going to complete things? Are you going to let it go and not complete things and just move on? Are you going to sulk and throw your toys out your pram? What are you going to do? Okay, because I can see this is burning you up inside, having to make such big decisions. Okay, and it does feel as if you are on your own having to make those. Okay, I do see somebody from your past who is coming back into your life, or you are having words with that person, because I feel as if I'm going to tell you what I think, or I'm going to get this off my chest. Okay, I can see that there is links around researching or looking out for more information. Okay, so it's about, you know, when you kind of like you're having a shouting match at somebody, and then later on you Google them or find out more about them. Okay, but there does seem to be some grave misunderstanding that is going on, but you're needing to get your point across for sure. They're talking about somebody who is a mothering character, a nurturer. I can see there is walking on eggshells around this person, and there being an overflowing of emotion. So somebody is trying to help you, and you're trying to help them, but nobody can actually get through to each other, because I feel as if there's a lot of stubborn energy that is floating around each other. Okay, so there is going to be opening new doors. So maybe another opportunity is coming up around the Cancerians regarding moving boxes, changes, and opportunities. There is somebody around who is going to say, hey, I've got a promotion, or I've got a financial bonus, I've got some extra money. Look at what I've got. So there's somebody who's feeling a bit showy. They're feeling a little bit, cocky about their situation. And I can see somebody being very generous. Yeah, giving out money, giving out opportunities. I'm seeing a little bit of rejection, or somebody feeling rejected. And that feeling is, I can't please everybody, even though I try. For some of you, there is going to be complications in love life, and a need to get to the bottom of why one of you feels so angry and what needs to happen regarding that. And there is going to be something to do with money, and the fluctuation of money, and going forward. I mean, there's going to be lots of times, let's face it, in life where it's like, you've overspent and we haven't got money for this, and what's going to be happening with that? So back and forth energy all the time. But I will say that as well as buying things, just remember that there's probably a lot of things that you have that other people want to buy for their Christmas. So, you know, keep on thinking outside the box to earn those extra money opportunities. There's going to be a download of information that's going to come to you, and this is regarding what you can do with your money. And it's like, well, I could do this, or I could do this. Why don't I think about that? And also a feeling of happiness and overflowing of joy. Okay, that's what, there's a feeling of that. And so, you know, when you take a gamble, but you know in your heart that it's the right thing to do, even though it looks complex. But this has come from a download. It's like all of a sudden I've been told, or I feel this was what I should do, and then go for it. No one's expecting you to gamble your life savings away. So don't think that that's what spirit would be asking of you, because they don't do that. They only give you what the facts are. Now, the Tower card, there is a clear out happening, and this is regarding somebody that you know. And I see that in order to keep your sanity, you may have to reject somebody. You may have to make them see that there isn't any more compromises anymore. Okay, they've had every bit of opportunity to apologize and they haven't, and so you have now kind of like placed the shutters down and said no more. But that is a good thing. This is the way forward. It is, you know, bad behavior should not be rewarded, and that's exactly how Tink thinks about that. That it shouldn't be rewarded, should it, Tinky Tink? Hey, is that right, darling? Hey. So let me get back to the chat there. Let's shut that off. That's it. Okay. So there's all the readings done today. But I'll go back and see if there's any. Okay. Darling baby, I haven't got anything for you. So, yes. So, will you add me to the healing list? Yep. Chris, is that Chris H? Thank you. Okay. So, I'll write your name, Chris H, on the back of this, and I will add you in there after this. Okay. But I want to do it all pretty for you. You will be on page 53. Okay, just so you know. There you go, just in time for Pisces. Mel D. Hello, Mel D. You're good girl. So Trisha as well. Trisha M. Okay, can I be added to the healing list? I will add you to the healing list. Tinky's getting ready to bite me if I don't give her what she wants. Look at the ears back. Oi, 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 oi. I've only got a licky, Tinky Tink. I've only got a lick, so bear with me a minute, people. She knows what she wants. Okay, she does. Aren't cats spoiled? They really are. So spoiled. She'll soon be finished with that. Okay. So, Trish can also be added to the healing list. Absolutely. I've got you there. Okay, so we've got a question. Savannah, my question, Ali. Do you see me winning a big lotto jackpot? That would be nice, wouldn't it? Have you finished with that, darling? Because I've got to get the dice. Where's the dice, baby? You're sat on the dice, Papa. There they are. Here we go, baby. Here we go, baby. That's it. Okay. So is this sometime in your life, Savannah? Is that what you mean? Sometime in your life? Will Savannah win big like a lottery win? Well, actually, we do have a yes. We do have a yes. 10 is a yes. So you might have been told that from your guides. And so keep saying, yes, I'm going to win. Yes, I'm going to win. Yes, I'm going to win. Yeah, I have Cancer Sun. Why do you see AP breaking no contact besides to apologize? Will we repair as friends or stop any friendship even? Okay, so why do you see AP breaking the no contact besides no? Okay, let's ask that bit. Okay, so they're giving me 11, 12, 13. So 4 is stability. The reason why that person, AP, would come back and break the rules of no contact would be because they feel lost without you. They're looking for stability, and they're looking for what they had in the past with you, and they don't want to lose that. So that's what I get there. Will we repair as friends? Can they repair as friends? So we've got 11, 12, 13 again. So 4 stability is a yes. You can repair this. You can. Yeah. All right, guys. I think I've come to the end of the questions and the dice questions, and I'm rocking like crazy. So I'm going to go and rest my back. Thank you very much. I will add. this is the timestamps, everybody. But I will write them in there as well. So onto the underneath this. Okay. Thank you very much again. Bye for now. Have a wonderful week. Greg and I will be on Tuesday. So catch us on In5D and PsychicAlly. Hello, Bondi. I get you. Hello. So Greg and I will be back on tomorrow. No, Tuesday. Tuesday we'll be back on, and that will be 1 a.m. UK time, which is 8 p.m. Eastern. And we are not sure what we're going to be talking about, but we're going to be doing something. So that could be anything from global predictions to interviewing somebody, or from picking a subject to talk about. So, but we'll have fun doing it, though. That's the point. So anyway, lots of love, and bye for now. If anybody wants a reading, please go to PsychicAlly.net. The price is, I've got a big sale on. The price is $25 for 30 minutes, which works out £20, or $50 for 1 hour, which works out £40. There's also the yearly readings as well that are being offered. So we can go through the whole of the year for you, the whole of next year. So treat yourself to a yearly prediction. And we add in some magic to it as well, positive affirmations as well. So anyway, take care and bye. Thank you for joining me.